What is going on, everyone? It's your boy 3G. We back with another video. Now, this is going to be another side-by-side comparison of NBA Live 18 and 2K18. Live right now is $29.99 on sale. I think at Best Buy, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody hit me up like, yo, if that game is so good, why is it so cheap right now on sale? And honestly, the only answer I can tell you is that obviously people are going to stray more towards 2K and try to buy NBA 2K18. But this is a great marketing tool for people to try to play a different basketball game. Of course, if they go to the store and they see that it's for a lesser price and you see that there's so much to offer in this game, obviously people are going to want to pay $30 for this game. I think it's a good marketing tool, to be honest with you. But once again, this is a comparison video, but we're going to get right into this. So I use Oklahoma City Thunder and I use the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the first players I'm going to show you is Westbrook. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, y'all. Westbrook on Oklahoma, with the updates, taking feedback, whether they're updating haircuts, facial expressions, skin tones, I think it's clear as day. You can see it looks better on live. If you look at 2K, there's detail. Of course, there's detail in the game and there's detail on the player, but Westbrook looks like those fathers from the 90s in those like hood movies that never made it to theater. I'm not even trying to hold you up. With the mustache looking kind of crazy, he looked like an older man. All you gotta do is throw a top hat and he looked like one of them old school fathers that dressed with the long, coats and shit back in the 90s films. I'm not gonna lie to you. Of course, the skin details, all that is there. I can tell more with, NBA Live that they did a better job this year with the sweat engine compared to 2K. A lot of what we see in 2K, it seems like the skin tones are much more lighter, look more clay-like. And if you really look at it, look at the overall updates on each player. Westbrook looks way better on live. That's just my opinion. You can let me know what you guys think in the comments below. The next player we're going to look at is Carmelo Anthony. Now, the thing is, once again, we're not going to discredit NBA 2K. Now, I know Carmelo got scars by his eyes, right? But shit, 2K, that's a little too much. Come on now. His eyes do not look that exaggerated with the scars. They look like they're covering up the whole face. That's a little bit too much, in my opinion. In NBA Live, they actually updated him, fixed the beard and everything. And he looked clean cut, even on Oklahoma. He looks really good. So I gotta really tip my hat off to Live because they've taken in that much feedback and criticism and decided we're gonna update our game. So I give them a lot of credit for that. Now I'm not gonna discredit 2K because at the same token, their Carmelo Anthony doesn't look that bad. It really doesn't. I just don't agree with the crease marks. You guys can actually tell me what you think, looks better in the comments below. The next one we're gonna go to is Paul George. Now I was actually gonna give it to 2K. I think I might still even give it to 2K. I think Paul George does look a little bit better on 2K. But I have to tip my hat off to Live because they fixed Paul George on NBA Live 18. Before he was a little cross-eyed, I'm not gonna lie to you. But they fixed him up, fixed up how he looks, they fixed up the eye contact in the game, and he looks much better now than he did when the game first dropped. Once again, I guess that's with feedback and criticism, they take everything in and they decide to go back into the lab and really update the characters, the guys for you in the game, and I give them a lot of credit for that. But I think I'm gonna lean towards 2K with this one, that Paul George looks a little bit better. Now over on the Cavaliers side, we're gonna go to Derrick Rose. Now I remember joking on Derrick Rose because of how he looks, and then I went back and I said, damn, I seen a press conference with him. And honestly, NBA Live's Derrick Rose looks more accurate. And the reason why is because, once again, NBA Live 18 updates the player's hair. They update skin tones. They update all that scar tissue, whatever the case is, but they're updating their players. And NBA 2K has not updated their haircuts. We know they're face scanning players. We know that they're trying to really get in-depth face scanning players. But if you look at the skin tones, they're getting a lot of, the skin tones and the pigmentation right on NBA Live. In NBA 2K18, he looks smooth as a fucking baby. He looks smooth as shit. But on NBA Live 18, you can see some of the discoloration on some parts of his skin. You can see a little bit of different skin textures, and it looks really good, of course, with his hair. Now, with the hair, I've always thought Derrick Rose's hair looks weird, so it does look weird to me in NBA Live 18. But yo, that's his hairstyle. That shit's crazy to me. Now, the next player we're gonna look at is Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade, in my opinion, I think in 2K he looks more clean. But once again, when it comes down to texture, as far as graphical textures, I think Live has that, but I think he does look a little bit good, or a little bit better in 2K18. It's not that far off, honestly, because they did a good job to capture him in his face. Once again, I know EA and NBA Live, they're trying to face scan as many players as possible. Once they're trying to update players every day, every time there's feedback being given, all that good shit. So I gotta still tip my hat off to that because the players still look accurate. But I might give this one to 2K. I don't know. This one, you guys gotta let me know in the comment section below. I might give this one to 2K. Now, lastly, we're gonna go ahead and go, of course, to the GOAT, LeBron James. LeBron to me looks better on live, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Before I used to joke and say like, you know, his eyes were too dark and everything. But with NBA 2K, it seems like the forehead with the hair doesn't really match up right to me. People may joke and say, nah, but his forehead is that big. Yeah, it is. But when I look at live, I'm like, they really got the hair to stand out. They really got the skin texture to stand out. Even the back of the neck, all that good shit, the textures, the face expressions, they definitely got that right. And like I said it earlier this year, you know, I mean, earlier a few months ago, that it's difficult getting LeBron in any kind of game because of his nose. You know, you got to get that nose perfectly right for him, or else people are going to try to joke and say that it ain't LeBron James. But I'm personally go with NBA Live, man. I know a lot of you guys might disagree, might even try to cut my ass, yo. But he looks better in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Once again, don't take my shit with just my opinion. It's just my opinion. You guys can let me know in the comments below. Do you actually agree with some of the stuff I said with the skin textures and all that good stuff? Or do you guys feel like, you know, 2K just blatantly just destroys NBA Live? Personally, we're not talking about gameplay. We're not talking about who takes better shots. We're just talking about skin tones, how the players look, you know, with the updates and all this other stuff that they've been doing with both games. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. It's your boy 3MG, and I'm out of here. Peace.
Told you, the weather's cold, we're getting older. Things even change when it gets colder. But we'll move on just like I'm always. The sun is sky, it's on the sun.